the step for the torsional, okay, torsional shear. Okay, now we are going to deal with the numerical based on that. Okay, here is the numerical. In this numerical, it is given, first of all, we will go to the question. Design a rectangular beam section of 300 width. What it is given is here is the width of your beam, that is 300 and 500 effective depth, which is subjected to ultimate moment of 50 kilonewton meter, ultimate shear force of 60 kilonewton, and torsional moment of 20 kilonewton meter. Use M20 and Fe41. Okay, and C, which is already here provided with the effective cover is of 35 The effective cover is given as 35 Okay, this is the effective cover. Now let's move to the solution. Okay, here's the solution. In solution, design of beam subjected to torsion with flexure and shear still depends upon what we have to design of the beam which is subjected to torsion with flexure means bending as well as the shearing. Your beam is also subjected to the torsion and flexure and shear still depends upon on what it is depends. It is depends upon the equivalent shear which should be less than equal to the shear resistance by the concrete. You know, VUC is nothing but it is the shear resistance by the concrete. C is denoted for the concrete. Okay, or the case will be your equivalent shear will be greater than to your shear resistance by your concrete. Okay, clear. For first of all, we will assume that there will be any one case. This is your first case and this is your second. Any one case will be your solution for this question. Okay, let's first we go to the calculation of equivalent here. Okay, VUE, which have already I told you the formula. It is nothing but shear force plus 1.6 TU, that is nothing but the torsional moment upon, and this is the ultimate, okay, ultimate torsional moment, okay, divided by B. See here, in the question, it is given with your B is given that is 300 your width, your effective depth small d is given that is 500 and which is subjected to the ultimate moment. Means what? It is the word ultimate is used here for shear force, for your torsional moment, your ultimate values are given. Means there is no need to multiply it by 1.5 for the factor. It is already the factor given to you. Okay, let's move here. VU. What is the VU? VU is nothing but the shear force. What is the shear force given to you? It is 50 kilonewton. Okay, 50 kilonewton is again what is your torsional moment. It is also in ultimate. Okay, that is 20. Okay, divided by B. B is nothing but the width of your beam. That is 0.3. What is the equivalent shear you are getting is 156.67 kilo Newton. Okay, this is the value. Now you have to calculate. You have to check which of the case is this. Is this first or is this second? Okay, for that you have to move towards the shear resistance by of concrete VUC. How to calculate? We have already seen in the shear reinforcement. Okay, VUC is nothing but tau C into BD. Okay, this is the formula for the VUC. VUC is nothing but VUC is tau C into BD. Now, here you have to calculate the tau C value. In the question, is there any tau C values given? No. Now you have to calculate it. The value of tau C is depends upon the percentage PT. Okay, in the for the percentage PT, you know. Okay, tau C is nothing but how you calculate the, you first you have to calculate the percentage PT. What is the formula for percentage PT? It is the 100 AST upon B into D. Then you have to go to table number 19, then you have to search for the interpolation, then you get the value of tau C. Okay, now value, the longitudinal steel is designed for bending only. See here it is here it is given that whatever the longitudinal steel you are going to provide, It is only for the bending, only for the bending. Now, when VU equivalent, that is nothing but the shear equivalent or equivalent shear, if it is less than equal to VUC, you have to provide longitudinal reinforcement for equivalent moment. That is MUE. But you don't know is your case is 1 or is your case number 2. Okay, let's see here. You have to first calculate the equivalent moment if the case 1 is there. Okay, for the case number 1, what is the formula? It is nothing but MU plus MC. MU, that is movement, ultimate movement plus torsional movement. That is nothing but the equivalent movement. Okay, now we are going to move for the next. See, you have to first calculate the torsional moment. How to calculate the torsional moment? This formula by mt is equal to t bracket 1 plus d by b upon 1.7. See here in the question you have provided with the effective depth, that is 500. Okay, and here I have provided with the effective cover, that is 35. Okay, can you calculate the capital D, that is the overall depth? Overall depth is nothing but D plus your effective cover, that is 35. It is coming 535. Okay, divided by 300. 300 is nothing but the width of your beam. Okay, and T is already given to you, that is the torsional moment, that is 20. Okay, why this formula you have find that torsional moment is 32.75. Okay, now the case is since mu is greater than MUC, means what? Your movement, ultimate movement is greater than your torsional movement. Okay, then the design of section should be done by equivalent movement NE only. Okay, if the case is coming that your ultimate movement is less than MUT, then there is no need to do the design by the equivalent movement. Okay, see now for the calculation of equivalent movement, see in the question. Okay, in the question the ultimate moment is given. Ultimate moment is 50 kilo Newton meter. Okay, and what the value of your okay, what is the value you are getting for the torsional moment? It is 32.75. Means your ultimate moment is greater than MUT. Therefore, you have to go with your equivalent moment. You have to calculate the equivalent moment. If it is vice versa, means if MUT is greater than MU, then the case is that you have to move with the torsional moment only. But the case is not that. Therefore, you have to calculate the equivalent moment. We have seen the formula for the equivalent moment is MU plus MUT. MU, you know, MUT you have calculated. Therefore, the equivalent moment you are getting is 82.75. Now, you have to calculate MU limit. Okay, for what MU limit is calculated to find if your beam is singly reinforced or is your beam is doubly reinforced. Okay, therefore you have to go with the MU limit. Here, what is the formula? C. According to the grade of concrete. See here, the grade of grade of steel is AC415. Okay, therefore the for MU limit you are 0.136 SPK BD square. Okay, you know the value of SPK, you know the value of B, you know the value of effective depth. Therefore, it is 204 into 10 to the 6 Newton mm square. See, since MU equivalent is less than MU limit, okay, see, that is 82.75 is less than your 204. Therefore, the beam is designed as a singly reinforced beam, which we have already seen. Whenever your movement is less than your MU limit, then you have to go with the singly reinforced. Otherwise, if the case is vice versa, then you have to go to the case number 2, that is the doubly reinforced. But here the case is your first case, that is it is less than the MU limit. Therefore, you have to go with the formula of AC it is 0.5 FCT upon FY in bracket 1 minus root of 1 minus 4.6 into is 492 mm square. Now you have to calculate the number of bars. Okay, for if you are using 18 mm 5 bars, then the area, the number of bars, the formula for the number of bars calculation n is equal to AC upon A bar. Okay, now you can see number of bars you are provided is 1.93 is the calculation, but approximately you have to provide you're going with the two numbers of that. Now therefore provide tension reinforcement. Okay, two 18 mm fibers at bottom, hanger bar at the top, two numbers of hanger bars are provided at the top of the beam of 12 mm 5. Therefore, the ASC provided will be 2 into pi by 4 into 18 whole square. That is 508 mm square. Okay. Now you have to calculate the shear reinforcement. For this, as you know the ASC value, here is the ASC value. By this ASC value, you can calculate percentage PT. You know the value of D. Okay. Okay. Now from table number 19, page number 73, you by the doing the interpolation, you can find the tau C value. Okay, that is 0.403 Newton per mm square. Now, here for this, now you have to go for the shear capacity of the concrete, that is BUC. Now, see, we are finding the tau C value, since we have to find the VUC, that is nothing but the shear resistance of the concrete. For that, we have done this all calculation. Okay. Now here you got the value of tau C. You can put this value in this. You will find the VUC value, that is 60.48. See, maximum shear resistance of concrete can also be calculated. How to calculate it? See, this is your VUC is equal to tau C into B. Okay. For maximum shear resistance by concrete can be calculated by putting the value of tau C as a tau C max, and the formula will be same. Then you will going to get the maximum shear resistance of the concrete. You know how to go for the tau C max. Okay. For according to the grade of concrete, you can get the value of tau C max, that is 2.8. That is you are getting the value of 420 kilonewton. Okay. Now see the case is that your equivalent shear is greater than your shear resistance by concrete, and shear resistance by concrete is less than equal to your maximum shear resistance. Reinforcement is provided for equivalent shear force. Therefore, our assumption is correct that equivalent shear is greater than your shear resistance by the concrete. Now, by use of 8 mm tool X vertical stirrup, you are going to find the area. Okay, you are provided with 8 mm tool X vertical stirrup. The ASV calculation is 100 mm square spacing, which TU. TU is nothing but the torsional movement plus 0.4 VUB1. Okay, B1. B1 is B minus 2 times this side cover minus 5. Okay, this diagram I have already given you in the last lecture. Okay, here are your bars. Okay, here are your bars. Okay, B1 is nothing but the center to center distance between this is your B1. Okay, how to calculate this? You can calculate this by you have to minus the whole B. This is your B. Okay, this is your B, and your bars are provided here, and your this. Okay, now for B1 calculation, what you have to do is that This is a B1. Okay. What you have to do from this whole B minus two sides cover minus the 5. Okay. Because half of the bar is going here, half of the bar is going here. Here is the cover is going to be minus, therefore this is your B1. Okay, that is what it is coming. B is 300, 2 into 35 minus 18, 232 mm. Okay, now X1. Okay, X1 is nothing but B1 plus B2. See here in the diagram, here is the diagram. Okay, here is the your bar. Okay, this is your B1. Okay, this is your B1 and this is whole. Okay,
V1 plus 5.
that is 232 plus 232 plus 18, which is equal to 258 mm. Now D1. D1 is same as your B1. Okay, D minus cover minus 2. Okay, it is getting you 469 mm. Okay, now maximum spacing should not exceed. Okay, these are the formula we have done. X1, X1 7.5 mm, 0.75 D, okay, and 300 mm. Whichever will be the less, it will be your spacing. Okay, first you have to put the values for the, again you have put the value for the SV. Okay, it is going to come in 150 mm, or there are two formulas for the spacing. Okay, two formulas. First is SV this and SV this. 0.87 FY ASV D DUE minus VUC. That is 187 mm. Now you have to provide the 8 two leg vertical stirrup at space 150 mm. Okay, this is the minimum one, 150 mm center. Since depth D is 500 mm, an additional reinforcement AS of 0.1% is provided, which shall be equally distributed along the vertical faces at spacing not exceeding 300 mm or width of beam, whichever is less. Okay, see here. In the what is it is given? See here. Your depth is 500 mm. Okay, for this depth, there will be an additional reinforcement is to be provided of 0.1%. Okay, which shall be equally distributed along your vertical face. Okay, at spacing. For that vertical, uh, for that AST, there is no need to provide the spacing should be 300 mm or the width of the beam, whichever is less. Okay, since your width of the beam and your spacing is equal, therefore here you have to provide the spacing as 300 mm. You have to calculate that percent of area of T. 100 AST upon BD. Here your percent to calculate AST. Okay, percentage PT is given to this. This is your percentage PT. This is your percentage PT. That is AS is equal to 150 mm. Okay. Number of 10 mm fiber you are going to use for this. Therefore, what number of fiber you are going to provide is two numbers. Here, see in the diagram. Now it will be clear. Provide one bar on each face of the beam. Okay. This is your beam. These are the spaces. You have to provide here the spaces. At these spaces, you have to provide this 0.1% of C. Okay. Now see here. Provide one bar on each face of the ring. Okay. Here total diagram 300 mm. At the bottom, you are provided with two numbers of 18. At the top, you are provided with 12 numbers of two numbers of 12 mm 5, and here this bar is provided at here in the space at the center. See here. See here. As your beam is like this. Okay, as your beam is like this. Okay, here at the top you are provided with 212, at the bottom 280. But since the depth D is equal to 500 mm, your effective depth is 500 mm. That is very high. Therefore, at this spaces, you have to provide with some C, and that percentage is 0.1%. That percentage is 0.1%. And we calculated that here is you have to provide a 10 mm 5 bar, two numbers of 10 mm 5 bars at this space. Okay, this is what the your question numerical for the torsional reinforcement, and only this kind of torsional reinforcement examples are coming, and there is only one type of torsional there is only one number of examples which will be on the torsional on the torsional movement. Okay, this is what the example. Okay, done. I have done with this. You are going to get the similar type of numericals on the torsional movement. Okay, this is what the example. For this, your flexural member, bond, shear, and torsional is ended. From tomorrow onwards, or whatever, whenever our lecture is going to be, we are going to deal with the maybe on chapter number 9, or maybe on 8, whichever will be there available. I can going to stop. Okay, this is what the example is done. Okay. Okay, example, sample